beloved. Welcome to your message from God Thyself, alright, the big G-O-D. I was called to sit in this pose for this message, alright? So let's step in and find out, why did you resonate with the title? What is here for you, beloved? What do you need to know? Let's step into this energy. Let's talk to God. Welcome to the Prophetic Vessel Show. Alright, thank you so much for joining me. Beloved, let me offer you my services. I offer dream interpretations, love readings, spiritual path readings, messages from God, as well as love readings. Alright? Hope I didn't say that already. But yeah, let's step in and find out what's here for you. Permeating this message is very deep. We have the High Priestess calling me here. God is saying I should take the High Priestess energy, the card of the knower, the one that knows the unknown, the knower. So this is Pisces energy in Tarot, alright? I feel that, Pisces energy is water, fluid, and it's the ocean, the depth of the waters that haven't been explored, the unseen. So this Piscean energy is symbolic to this message. God is saying I should continue. Let's see what's going on. We have the Strength, Leo energy. The Sun, Leo energy again. Double Leo in major arcanas here. Wow. We have the Three of Swords, Gemini energy. We have God's presence. All right, God's presence, genie in a bottle, type energy. Let's tap in. So God's presence is symbolic here, very. Because I feel like you are dealing with a banshee. I've never tapped into an energy like this before. Hence the pose. This is new. This is advanced. This is complex. I love this. Let's go. So I feel that you hurt someone's feelings. And they took it very, 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 very personally. To say the least, they took it too far. Enough. This is a different breed of individual here. This is the case of the Banshee, episode 1 of 20. Let's go. Let's tap in further. This is going to be very interesting. Okay, so God is saying, let's begin. We have strict on this. We have a lady here who is stuck in her wicked ways. But this lady is very beautiful. Someone is gorgeous. This is who you're dealing with here. This is who this energy is about. That's what God is saying. This banshee. So if you Google the definition of banshee, it'll give you its definition of what a banshee is. But my studies, theories, and philosophies of life prove different, and I experience different, and I live different things. So I speak what I live what I speak. I don't speak for other professors whose, studies and logistics don't align with mine. So I'm gonna speak on what I know. I don't know nothing else but what I know. So what I'm seeing here, based on the analogy of the banshee. So a banshee is the wailing woman, all right? The wailing woman. The one that can go on in tears and I swear drench themselves in it. But they do so in a dark room, silent, quiet. All that there is those tears, those sniffles during the crying. That's what remains. And then when this lady goes outside, they're this grand, glamorous, extravagant force. Like for real, this is a powerful motherfucker, but for the wrong reasons though. Someone's beautiful, someone's gorgeous, absolutely stunning. You'd want to fuck them, you would. Or so they think. They think this way. They think they're that hot. Okay. The Three of Swords again. What did you say? What did you do, beloved? Someone's hurt. Someone's feelings. I'm not laughing at that, but it's just crazy to me how personal things can become to people. God is saying people you don't know played a big role in influencing this person's mindset about you. The behind the scenes, the community gossip, the slander, all that energy. So to say the least here, beloved, you are disliked, unliked by many people in this person's reality. If they could see you, they would trip on you. These people, this person surrounds themselves with, they kiss ass for a living. They kiss this person's ass for a living because this is a successful person, or they possess some form of wealth. There is success in their life, somehow there's certain progression. And then they surround themselves with kissy assy energy, people that kiss their ass, people that tell them whatever they want to hear, people that don't objectify, they don't stand up for themselves, they don't say the truth. Because this person is ruthless by nature. They have serious issues, problems, and traumas all in one. It's like a yarn ball. It's all in one. Imagine all those energies in one individual. They're like a walking parasite, because within themselves there is lack, within themselves there is darkness, and within themselves there is issues. So they can't bask and embrace their energy. So this be the type of person that finds every other reason, every other person, every other thing to be of good except them. This person knows they're not a good person. They know they're dark-spirited. Not only do they know, they embrace it. The issue here is that you oppose the little delusional world they choose to live in. You speak the truth. You call it out as it is. You see it and you say, man, you say the truth. But back to the fact that this person even surrounds herself with people that don't tell her nothing, can't even utter a word. They don't know when they're wrong. They don't know. But you speak it, you say it, and they have a problem with that. This is someone that wishes you could just shut up. I keep hearing that. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. This person goes through a lot within themselves. They face a lot of inner turmoil, and they live in an environment that is internalized. Everything outside of them, they don't care about. They just feed off of. They feed off of it, or them. They don't care about anything external of them. They just feed off of it. But this internalized environment they live in is very sacred to them. They love going within. But I feel like this person explodes their internalized environment in utter darkness, my nigga. Like, it's dark in there. It's like, down the rabbit hole we fucking go. Down the rabbit hole we fucking go. Down the rabbit hole we it's, sometimes you just have to. Just to elaborate, because it's that serious. Now this individual here, they also fazed by your confidence. It strikes their ego. It eliminates all those profound thoughts, fantasies, delusions delusions of ganja, things they wanted to do to you, because they feel like you wouldn't dare take that shit. They know that now. They hate that about you. Who cares though? These be the type of motherfuckers that remind you, or should be a reminder to you. These be the type of motherfuckers you should look at as an alarm clock, constantly proving to you how powerful of a person you are, how big you really are in spirit. You got motherfuckers tripping out like this, beloved. We got double 3 of swords. This is double heartache, double pain. 3 of swords is the card of pain, anguish, agony. It's serious. And it's psychologically based in this instance. I feel like this person, it's not only psychologically based, it's emotionally based, and also based on their spirit. Their spirit is that very internalized environment they live in. Then comes the emotional aspect, how they feel about things, how they feel about you, this instance. And then the mind, the psychological aspect, the thoughts that cross their mind. Oof. It's pure darkness, man. It's dark in there. It's just, but God is saying these be the type of people that should prove to you that you are also on the right path. Because this person we have next to God's presence, right? We have the card of anxiety, the 9 of Swords. So this person, they lack a connection with God. They don't know who God is. They seek other things, other ideologies and other concepts of life that fit their comfort zone, their moral virtue, their moral compass. Walking the path of God requires them to let go of a lot of things that they're very much attached to and they're not willing, because they know what it would take to repent. It would take letting go of the things of the world and focusing on self. They don't want to look within. They know, because they know what's in there. So they fear God's presence in your life. They fear that it's real, because back to the fact that they're a non-believer. I'm talking about this person is in anxiety about that thought. It's bringing them sort of like an anguishing pain, and it's like a thought process that they live in, like constant repetitive thoughts, like, it's like they don't know how to feel about that. Your protection being real, your connection to God being real, they don't know how to feel about that. What makes this person feel most discontent is because they know what they get up to. They know who they are. They know their own darkness. They're familiar with it. They best friends with that shit. But you are of the light. And clearly, you said something, you did something that made this person feel a type of way, to say the least. That's an understatement, but we're going to keep it at that. They feel a type of way. They feel a type of way. They definitely feel a type of way. So now I feel like they in their reality, they tripping out on their own. They cuss you out a lot. In their reality, they curse your name. And they say a lot of vengeful shit in pain, anguish of what they're projecting, clearly. Because the truth is, you say what you mean, you mean what you say, and you speak nothing but truth. And those that don't obviously get triggered. They obviously feel insecure, and they obviously try to project a false narrative unto others or unto another. You in this instance. That's what you're experiencing coming from this energy. Projection. Utter and mere projection. Nothing else but projection. Projections. All this pain, all this anguish that they feel, all of these hurt feelings, like, where does all that come from? Why don't they ask themselves where it all stems from? Where's the root of it? Motherfuckers. Instead, they tripping, they saying this, they doing this. What's really the issue? Is it the fact that they truly feel lost inside and you somewhat feel or seem to have direction? Are they projecting a false narrative onto your life that is comfortable for their comfort zone, their perception, their world, their reality? Are they shying away from truth because they know what they're running away from? Because they know what they do, because they know what they get up to, which is what we're going to tap into here. This person gets up to a lot of shit. We're about to tap into the layers. We're about to expose this energy. unravel them real slow. Alright? We have the devil. And I'm being called to put it next to the sun. I was called to put it next to the sun. So there's an individual here that is fazed by your positivity. They're bothered by it. It irks them the wrong way. It bothers them, man. So I feel that to this person, like they live a life of, this is the type of life they live. Because they surround themselves with yes man, no one ever reprimands them or tries to tell them what's right or wrong. So clearly you struck a nerve, you said something, you did something that was true in their reality, but somehow you triggered them or they were triggered. It triggered them, whatever you said or did, however way you approached or moved towards a situation. Alright? They're fazed by that. They're strictly intimidated. They're fazed. Alright? And I feel like, because back to the fact that no one tells them nothing, they can do whatever. And they do that. That's the thing, they do. And no one can get in the way because they make sure of it. They make sure. So, however way you hurt this motherfucker's feelings over here got him tweaking and tripping on you. God is saying, don't worry. This spiritual news is to tap into the layers of who this individual is within them, so that we really find out where all of this stems from, all of this hatred and resentment, and why they choose to live a life of misery by living a lie, basing their life on lies, surrounding themselves with lies. What is within their truth that they don't want no one to know? That's what we're gonna explore and unravel here. There's a lot. Episode 1 of 20, the case of the banshee. Let's tap in further, right? Round 2 of this energy here. So God is saying this person is fixated on your identity. They keep resorting back to you. You bother this person, man. I feel like they want to do something about it. You bother them so much they want to do something about it. That's what this is. And I feel like there's behind the scenes actions they've taken to do something about it that have now backfired, because you're still standing clearly. I feel like this is someone that has a cottage, a cabin, a small setting, small space, small room where they work with a lot of dark arts. They explore a lot of darkness, and they tap into also a lot of narcotics in that space, that room, that setting, in that area. They do all that in there. So we're tapping in and unraveling this person, their layers, their reality, their world. So clearly this, space of theirs, they get up to a lot in it. I see a lock and key. They make sure. No, Hashem, they make sure. But God is saying there's a form of dark arts they got up to in hopes to explore your energy further, indulging in your energy, tapping into your energy, understanding your energy, reading your energy, okay? They try to read your energy. I see this woman, this lady, pulling out cards and utilizing divination to do so. The narrative is as follows. They could be a spiritualist and they're hiding it from the public. Or they could be a known spiritualist or known for spirituality, or they known for their spiritual qualities. The third narrative is that they're a cloaked one, a hidden menace, hidden enemy, hidden dark spirit that portrays a very Jekyll and Hyde duality role in society, double life energy. They're the opposite of who their image, their reputation is false. Alright? So let's step in further here. God says you know who this is. Alright? Let's step in further to the layers. So we're gonna call it a cabin. Let's call it a cabin. Right? The space that they use. Let's call it a cabin. This cabin here possesses a lot of dark spirits, a lot of dark energies, because a lot of dark things, a lot of dark conversations, dark thoughts are had in there. I feel that this person, they surrender themselves into this space. They let it all out into the space. They scream, they yell, they do all types of things. It's like they free, quote unquote, space where they can really show themselves. And I see that this person has taken a lot of efforts also to make the space look exactly how they want it to look. It has all types of things in there. I'm seeing a lot of ointments, herbs, feathers, skulls, evil eye, crystals, but I feel like this person, they utilize all these things for dark arts. They're a dark spirit. They know that about themselves and they embrace that. Don't forget, we did establish that, beloveds. We did, all right? We did. So this is what they're about. We just tapped in. We just seeing the truth and we're exploring it. Alright? So here we go. They resort to their cabin. They resort to their little cabin for outlet, release, a sense of control, a sense of being grounded, feeling sane-minded. Feeling sane-minded. They resort to that cabin, alright? So they perform all types of things in there. And I feel that they engage with a lot of spiritual, quote-unquote, people in their life that they stumble across, that they cross paths with. They've been in that cabin too. A lot of people come in there. A lot of people have been there. God is saying, you don't know the half of it, Ashe. You don't know the half of it. You don't know the half of it. So this person here asked those very same people individually for help when it comes to you. But the way in which they did so is, I feel that this person, I'm being shown my book here, and I should use it as a reference, is what God is saying. God is saying, imagine someone having sort of a book where they, not just one but many, or like, and the individual books possess like spiritual coaching from fake spiritualists or people who claim to be spiritual in this person's reality. They have a book for every spiritual coach. So this person, they have hierophants and high priestesses that they consult with, they speak to, they communicate with for guidance, strictly guidance. But the guidance comes in all forms and aspects, of course. There's layers to guidance. So I feel that this person has an individual book for you. That's wild. Like a regular book, but like for you. Where you are like a target or an anarchy or a form of an idolization, an individual they want to crack. They want to crack you open. They want to crack your codes. So this person, they're fazed by how much you know. It's sort of like they have this truth of you they hold dearly to their chest, a way in which they perceive you, a way in which they feel about you. They hold that close to their chest and they do all types of things to cater to that, whatever they're holding close to their chest with regards to you. So they did a lot of consulting, asking for guidance on how to move, on how to operate, on how to maneuver through this situation. So the situation would be, I see someone scribbling on their book, writing Exhibit A. Let's say my name, for example, Exhibit A, prophetic vessel. My next target or my next prototype, my next investigation, like my next victim. Oh. That just took a turn. The energy just changed. I'm being called to change with it. So let's flow with the energy. So this person is evil-minded and sickly. They've been targeting you, alright? Trying to learn you, trying to crack your codes. But all for their own dark arts, their darkness, their own supremacy. This person goes around telling the people they consult with, they tell them things about you that are false. They don't speak the truth. Back to the fact that this person doesn't live in truth. They're in their self-know. They live in their shadow. And they know that. That's the thing that makes them a fucked up motherfucker. That's why God permits this. Let's proceed. They know they bad. They embrace the darkness. Alright? Let's shine some light. So this person, they tell people that, you know, these hierophants and high priestess, fake spiritualists that claim status and this and that because of they have this experience or that experience, and they claim it, right? They claim it. Life can be such a scam. Life can be such a scam. But that's why there's the behind the scenes. There's those that do it in shadows. There's those that don't want to be seen. So this person tells these people that you are bad. They need help. No, they need protection from you. You are doing something to them. That's what these fake spiritualists, hierophants, high priestesses are told. And God is saying there are genuine ones, genuine hierophants, high priestesses, that this person also takes advantage of by basing things on lies. They approach them with lies. They don't speak the truth. They just want what they want. They want to hear what they want to hear, and they need the guidance, the sort of guidance, the certain guidance, the particular guidance they need. And they know how to articulate their words, articulate their way of being, and structure themselves to get it from these people. They know how to play their cards right. This is that type of motherfucker. So I feel that they told these hierophants and high priestesses, these spiritualists, they told them things like, you aren't who you say you are. You lie. You make things up. They reverse the truth. To hear from them what they would tell you if you were to ask. Because this person feels like that's how life goes. You have to sometimes reverse the psychology, fuck with people's minds, do this and that. They live in the certain moral virtues, ethics, and traditions that they base their life on. And they're serious. It's character embedded, it's psychologically embedded in them, and it's also emotionally inclined within them to be this way, to do these things, to tap in, to align with these sort of ways, to structure their life and to do all those things. So I feel that this person, the only reason they triggered is that you're not falling for their games, you're not taking their bullshit. But behind the scenes though, I feel like they acted upon that irrationality, because I feel like you don't even care about this person. You don't care. You're not, I don't, you're in this, you're not here. This person, they bothered by that as well. Why don't you care? This person is egotistical so much that they feel like everyone should care about what they gotta say, what they gotta do, what they have going on, what they say, who they are. And when you don't reciprocate that, they think something's wrong with you, you're a hater, you're up to something, you are out of alignment, they need to protect themselves. So they went and protected themselves from you somehow. And I feel that this person did a ritual. More like they did ritualistic. They were ritualistic in their way of being here. So they did something constantly. Constant rituals. Alright? Constant rituals. God is saying episode 1 is ritual 1. And we're going to tap into what type of ritual they did and why they did it, in terms of the truth behind what they actually think, what they actually feel, and what is actually wrong with this person. So for episode 1, God is saying, you know, take the case of the schizophreniac. Someone that doesn't know themselves, doesn't control how they feel, they just surrender to nothingness. And then they come back to reality. And then they go back to that state of being. So Picture that. This person goes through episodes in their life where they are out of body of some sorts. Like they wander off, but on a soul level. And I feel like how they do that is they use certain things to do this. They tap into certain rituals to do this. And I feel like they're known for this amongst those closest to them. Those closest to them know that they're on some shit when it comes to things like that. They love rituals, they embrace rituals, they are a ritualist. Episode 1 of the Case of the Banshee. So the first ritual was the mirror magic ritual, where God says I should just speak on what it's symbolic to, because that's all that we need to know about that. People that tap into that shit are people that know about that shit, and people in alignment with that shit. But what we need to know is deeper than that. We don't care about that. God is saying, this person, they have a deep wound within themselves that grows every day. And everyone and everything that irks them the wrong way, sort of, they feel like they push that wound. A wound that was not even created by anyone, but by this person's trauma, the past, the things they need to heal and work on. So I feel that you triggered this person immensely. Something within them was affected and they acted upon it. Their behind the scenes actions were great and irrational, irrationally great. This mirror magic ritual was to throw you off in terms of how you perceived them to be. So this person wanted you to change. They wanted to force a certain narrative, a change of mind unto you by doing this ritual behind the scenes. They first attempt is what God is saying. There's a lot that happened. There's a lot that they did. Because I feel like this goes deep. God is saying, look at your influence, beloved. Who have you become? Your spirit is powerful. In the spirit realm, your ancestors are pleased because of your good deeds on earth. You are leaving behind good. You are of good light. You are needed. You are necessary. And you matter. Alright? Back to this here, this message. This person, the issue, the first attempt, the mirror magic attempt should draw a highlight on this person's insecurity of who they are. The reason they want to change your mind about how you see them or change your narrative of how you perceive them, they want to feed you an imagination, feed you an illusion, feed you a certain mindset. And they want you to sit in it and embrace that and that be your only truth. When you take a look at that and someone that does something like that, it's like you need to ask them if they're okay. Are you okay? Are you though? There's an underlying issue about this person and how they feel about their identity. They have a strict law that they live by, that they need to be surrounded by people that like them. They need people to like them. They need people to see them a certain way. And those that oppose this illusion of this fakeness, this delusion of ganja they portray, they seem to be a hater, or there's something wrong with them, or they they start to act out of character because of that. It's like, why? But like, not everybody need to like you, sweetheart. Not everybody needs to take your cause seriously. You can't feed it to everyone. People gotta wanna be around you. They gotta wanna love you. They gotta wanna embrace you. Again, back to the fact that this person has insecurities. That's what needs to be looked at. That's what they need to address. Instead of acting irrationally in these sort of ways, doing rituals and mirror magic on another person, there needs to be something within you. You reflect on, what are you trying to hide? What is this mirror you're trying to put on everyone's face, and you're standing behind it? Don't see anything else. Just see this, just see this, just see this, just see this. Don't see anything else, just see this. Why? What is wrong with you within? What needs to be looked at within you? What do you need to address that you're running away from? These are the type of questions that this person, you can never ask them that. It's like, it'd be the type of person that will scream and wail and shout in your face, forever even thinking of asking that shit. Because what they embrace is the rebellion in life, the out of control nature of life, and the dysfunctionality and unrighteousness of life. They don't give a fuck. They don't care about the right things, being good, being a good person, aligning with good things. This is someone who's interested in self-prophecies, self-fulfillment, and self-righteousness. And because of that, a lot of people get hurt in the way because they're doing it for themselves alone, nobody else. And that's very, very selfish for someone who expects the opposite from people. They want to be loved, they want to be embraced, they want to be cheered. Like, what? That's sickly. That's a problem. Yeah, we tapping into the layers now. This person is afraid of themselves. You know, it'd be those situations where you do a lot of things, a lot of dark deeds, a lot of bad things, and you have a lot of dark spirits, dark thoughts that follow you and linger in your energy. You don't want to be alone. You can't stand yourself. You don't even want to think. You just want to be in the spirit of chaos. And that is in the darkness, the unrighteousness, and the unruly. This is that type of spirit of an individual. They're running away from themselves. There's a lot that this person has got up to in life and done that they haven't taken accountability for. And I just feel like you just came into their life and you are a constant trigger. You're reminding them of what they need to work on. Instead of them taking that as a shame, why doesn't this person address that within themselves and want to heal and want to evolve? There's an issue here. There's a problem. Why doesn't this person want to see that? Why are they running away from it? Why don't they want to work on themselves? So this person, their plan was to get you on their side, get you on the other side. So they did certain things behind the scenes to get you on their side. They manipulated, they tried to manipulate you. They tried to energetically manipulate the situation, this connection. However way they saw this, they wanted a particular way for it to be and go. They wanted a certain outcome. They weren't okay and aren't okay at all with what this is now. But since we are on episode 1 and there's still more to cover, God is saying, I digress. Need I say further about this person's insecurities that need to be healed? They need to look at their childhood. What is there? That inner child that keeps wanting to do bad, even when you gotta. What is within this person that they just push past, and they become this force of unruliness that just doesn't want to perish into anything except a dark force. They keep wanting to be dark. They keep going towards those ways. So God is saying your continuous light shines too bright, and their demons shiver. You make them very uncomfortable, beloved, clearly. So this person here, when they did this ritual for the mirror magic, they intended to blindside you. Like, you know, when you start to feel differently about someone out of nowhere, about something or particular situation, it's like empathy. They use empathy, right? And that works with projection as well. You start to see things in a different way, like, and then now the play on your emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I overreacted, or maybe this, or maybe that. Or maybe this is wrong, maybe I should look at them, maybe. This is what they wanted, beloved. This is what they sent your way. This is the energy they wanted you to be in. Alright. So, yeah. We have the Magician on the table with the Devil and the Temperance. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. We have the Page of Wands and the Eight of Waters, the Eight of Cups reversed. So, beloved, it's like this person feels like you are a constant reminder of their shadow. And the reason they feel this way is because of how they feel about you. They want you to love them. They want you to love them. They want you to love them. That's why they're so hurt. That's why they're so bothered. That's why they did all of this behind the scenes. That's why we got so many episodes to cover. There is emotions involved here. Someone feels for you. This is love to them, though. God is saying this is someone who is trying to make you love them, fall in love with them, and be enamored by them. You must not feel differently. Don't look at them the same way. Look at them this way. Love them, embrace them, right? But because I feel like you keep rejecting this energy. You are uninterested, you are unbothered, unfazed. You don't want anything to do with this energy of a person here. And they can't take that. Clearly they couldn't. That's why they did all of this. So, how they knew it didn't work is because your attitude didn't change. You remained unfazed, unbothered. So this person, they lingered in that energy of feeling a type of way. Like, so does that mean you're really protected? You really got protection from the divine? You're really one with the source, raw source, Allah, the divine God. You really believe in your prayers. You really have faith. You really walk by faith and not sight. You really covered with the blood of Jesus. You believe in that shit? You believe in that Jesus shit? Yeah. Some people do. And some people have strong faith in God. Like yourself, beloved. And that's what this person, that's what haunts them. They feel like they're on the other side because we have the Temperance of the Devil. being on the other side, like the devil and the temperance, is literally opposite energies here. This is illusion, this is truth. Illusion and truth. Alright? So this person, you make them feel lost, like they have no direction, they're not seeing things clearly, they don't have vision. They foresight, their judgment. They feel like they lack those qualities, they lack that within themselves. Alright? So when you keep doing something, addressing something, however way you're moving that is triggering this individual here, this motherfucker, this energy of a person, this person, the more they want to do something about it, you know what I'm saying? They keep wanting to change your mind. They keep wanting to go against your faith, what you believe in, your boundaries, your traditions, and who you are. They want to bring their spirit over into your world, back to the illusion and truth. It's like this is the type of energy that lives in illusion, and they want people to join them. And they do things like this to get people on board. They do this for a living. That's why they even have a cabin, quote unquote. We say we're calling it a cabin, right? That's why they even have that. They take this seriously. So take this seriously as well, beloved. Because clearly, it seems like an obsession to me here. A fixation. Someone who has a serious attachment to your identity, your reality, your world, your life. And I feel like this person, they get up to a lot to make you want them, to make you do what they want you to do, to control you, to have control over you, to sort of merge their energy with yours. They want you to want to be in their reality. Like, want me. Want to have me, want to be with me, want to be around me. You mess around and start to feel differently about them. Imagine if you didn't pray and didn't believe in God and didn't actually have faith, genuine faith, big faith. Things like this would work on you. People like this would start having control over you. And now they fuck up your life, and then you're a victim of someone. Back to the fact that when we had begun, we said they had a book, they wrote Exhibit A, and they wrote your name, beloved. Like I made an example with my name. I said Exhibit A, prophetic vessel, my next target, my next investigation, my next victim, my next prototype, proto-J, my next person. Not proto-J, person, my next person. So God is saying this could be masculine, this could be a masculine energy, this could be a feminine energy, and this could be same sex. God is saying this could be past, alright, and this could be present, okay? So take the narratives how it applies further. We are only on episode 1. So God is wanting me to close it off. We'll see each other in episode 2 where we discuss further what is going on with this person. But God is wanting me to conclude this by, telling you what I see here. It's like, what I see is that you are being used as a vessel. You are like a catalyst, a trigger to this person, because they need to awaken to a lot of things. They have a lot of healing to do. And they have a lot of work to do. And God placed you in their life in a type of way, in the type of depth that you can have this influence, you can have the capability on this person to want to trigger them to do this, to want to push them on that path, and to want to, it's like you make them want to do right. This bad motherfucker that loves this dog shit and they embrace dog arts. You make them want to do right. See the power of your presence and influence, beloved. And it's very in-depth as well. Alright? So we're going to tap into that further in episode 2. I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. Episode 1, The Case of the Banshee, is complete. If you're keen on booking me, I offer dream interpretations, love readings, spiritual path readings, as well as messages from God. I'm sending you nothing but love. Until next time, beloved. See you in episode 2. Bye.